Hi, I'm Dr. Dana Fillmore. I'm so sorry to hear that your marriage has been impacted by an affair. But I do want to tell you that a marriage can not only be saved after an affair, it can actually get a lot better with some work. Now, I don't want to minimize how painful the betrayal and loss of trust caused by an affair can be. But the truth is, it happens to a lot of marriages. In fact, 50% of marriages are impacted by some sort of infidelity at some point in the marriage. However, the good news is that if the couple decides to stay together and work on it, learning why their relationship was vulnerable in the first place and then fixing it can actually lead to a stronger, happier marriage. If you feel you're in this situation and you're not sure what to do, I recommend following 7 steps to save your marriage. First and foremost, you have to stop the infidelity in order to move forward with the marriage. The partner that had the indiscretion must stop having anything to do with the person that they are seeing outside of the marriage. All contact must stop. This includes face-to-face meetings, emails, phone calls, Facebook chats, or anything else. You can only move forward in the marriage if the affair is completely in the past and stays there. Secondly, you need to understand that it's rarely about the sex. It's about getting emotional needs met. Research shows that 95% of affairs are caused by one or both parties feeling as though they are not understood, appreciated, and/or loved. Unless there's a problem with sexual addiction, which is not often, it's not actually about the sex. It's about one or both parties longing to feel connected, wanted, and getting core emotional needs met. One or both members of the couple need to stop getting these needs met outside the marriage and instead rely on each other to meet their respective needs. Thirdly, both members of the couple must accept some responsibility for the state of the marriage as it exists today. This is a hard one for people to hear, especially the injured party, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Both members of the couple must recognize that they are both responsible for the state of their marriage. When the marriage has significant issues, it is vulnerable to an affair. Accepting some of the responsibility is typically extremely difficult for the injured party, but it is essential in order to ultimately move forward. One of you may have stepped over the line, but the marriage was vulnerable because both of you were not connecting and meeting each other's needs. Fourth, the marriage cannot move forward without forgiveness. This is tough since many people believe that to offer forgiveness is to condone a behavior. This is not, in fact, the case. Lily Tomlin says, forgiveness is simply letting go of all hope of a better past. In order for a relationship to be healed, there must at some point be an end to the process of healing. A time when there has been a sincere apology and true forgiveness has been offered. While this may take some time, it is only at that point that the marriage can really move forward. Fifth, the injured party has to have time to heal. The injured party will need time to recover from the hurt and lack of trust that the infidelity caused, and the partner that engaged in the affair needs to be generous with the time it takes to recover. Trust must be earned back. Working together toward rebuilding the marriage is a good place to start. Sixth, understand that your marriage will never be the same. But realize that this is a good thing because the earlier state of your marriage caused the situation that led to the infidelity. You need to work together to create a new and better marriage and future. Like I said before, there are many marriages that end up much stronger after an affair because the couple learns how incredibly important it is to stay connected, supporting each other, and staying strong together. And finally, learn the relationship skills you need to know to build a new, stronger marriage. Being in a successful marriage is a learned skill that many of us never learn from the role models around us. I know I never got it from my parents. The good news is that the skills that make a strong relationship can be learned, and that's exactly what we dedicate ourselves to at strongmarriagenow.com. The bottom line is this. If you're in this situation, you have to ask yourselves, can both of you commit to these steps? If you can, there is hope to save your marriage. And if you have kids, I really hope that you can both find it in your hearts to do the work it takes to remain a family, because a marriage really can be saved after an affair if you both commit to forgive, get the education you both need, and are willing to work on the marriage. In fact, it can even be a heck of a lot better.